What's up, guys? So, I want to talk to you today about the number one rule when it comes to dieting. Now, obviously, you have to be on a diet. It's pretty apparent. But the number one rule to dieting is commitment. And this is something I really thought after listening to a couple podcasts this morning, and also with the 75 Hard Challenge. I'm on day 41 of 75, and it has been a huge commitment so far. Obviously, committing 75 days to no cheat meals and a couple other things that are within this challenge. But that's the biggest thing, is just eating the same thing for the whole time, or being on a meal plan, I should say, not eating the same thing. That's what I'm doing, though, is eating the same thing. But anyways, committing is the number one key to dieting. If you don't commit, if you don't stay on track with that thing, the things you're eating, you're never going to know exactly what is causing you to not lose weight, or not lose the amount of weight you want to lose as quick as you want to lose it. So you have to have that commitment, and I strongly suggest eating the same thing every day. Now, I know that's not easy, but dieting and getting in shape is not easy either. And to me, it's a lot easier to eat the same thing every single day for, say 75 days like this challenge. But hopefully you can do that for longer. But at least commit a couple of months to something. Obviously, if you start gaining weight pretty rapidly, or over a week or two, you're probably eating too much. I can guarantee you're eating too much. So you do need to cut back on the amount of calories you're getting in. But if you're kind of stagnant, you're staying there, you're not losing weight, then you're doing okay, because at least you're not gaining weight. But if you're obviously trying to lose weight, then you want to cut back on calories as well. So those would be the times to actually cut food out to make the change. But you don't know that if 2 days you're eating chicken and rice, and then the third day you go to McDonald's, and then you go back to eating chicken and rice. The amount of calories you're getting in, the food intake and everything is just out of whack, and you're not truly committing to it. So you have to commit to a diet in order to do that. That's exactly what I've been going through with the 75 Hard Challenge, and just kind of bring an example in for you. Because a lot of times, for some reason, we think it's okay to cheat on our diet. For whatever reason, we seem to think, oh, here and there is going to be okay. And, as far as a balance of life, I think that is okay to, go kind of splurge, to enjoy life, to enjoy a meal that's quote unquote not clean. But for the most part, you should be eating clean. But the thing is, if you're really dedicated to losing weight, you really want to or need to lose weight, you need to commit. So the example I want to bring up is being in any kind of relationship. We would never think it's okay to 6 days out of the week be committed to this partner we have in life, and then the seventh day we kind of do whatever we want. If we decide we're going to stay with that partner, great. If we decide we want to go hang out with somebody else, go do things with somebody else, then we think it's okay for some reason. No, we would never think that's okay when it comes to a relationship like that. You think about your job as well. If you decide 4 days out of the week you're going to work hard, you're going to sit there and work on whatever it is you're doing, and then the fifth day you're like, I'm going to go in, I'm going to take a nap, or I'm just going to sit there all day, or I'm going to work on something else that has nothing to do with that job. Do you think that your employer is going to be happy? Do you think that he or she is going to think that you're committed to the job? No. So the same thing when it comes to our diet. If we are constantly going out there and cheating on it, we're 6 days out of the week, we're great, we're doing everything 100%, we're all in, and that seventh day we decide, I'm not worried about it today, I did really well for 6 days, I can cheat this day, it'll be okay. It's not. And even for bodybuilders, when they have a quote-unquote cheat meal, usually it's a better way to refer to it as a refeed, because they're at a lower calorie, in their calorie deficit. So they need to have more calories to help them keep losing weight. So really a refeed would be the better way to say it, but usually it is a cheat meal because they're on such a strict diet. But for those of you that have really been struggling with weight, you're not getting enough exercise, things like that, I strongly suggest you don't go have those cheat meals. Obviously with the balance of life, that's one thing, but if you have a goal to lose weight right here and now over the next 3 months, say 30 pounds, whatever, it may be, wherever you're at fitness-wise, don't cheat on it. Go those 3 months without a cheat meal. You're going to be okay. 3 months is not a long time in life. It's not at all. And I'm saying this as a 28-year-old. So those of you that are older listening to this, older than me, you're probably like, this guy's young. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But even at 28 years old, 3 months is not a long time. You have a lot of life ahead of you. Why be overweight and enjoy that one day? Is the sad thing about it is you enjoy that one day of cheat meals, and then afterwards you realize, man, I feel terrible. This is just, I just don't want to keep going. I'd rather do this, or maybe that's what it is. You just say, you know what, I'd rather just do this. I like eating this way. I feel better, but really you don't. So, like I said, the #1 rule to dieting is commitment. If you're not committed, you're not going to make it happen. So guys, get out there, commit to that diet, commit to whatever it is you're doing in life, and have a healthy and blessed day.